Should you train outdoors in the wintertime? Let's find out. All right, so I'm out here in an outdoor park that has a little workout area in the Bronx. And the objective is to show you some exercises that I would do if I didn't have a gym and I only had the outdoors. See why some people opt to train outdoors versus inside of the gym, and also give you the positives and negatives of training outdoors in the wintertime. Let's get into it. All right, so let's start with the benefits. The first being increased mental toughness and discipline. Think about it. If you can force yourself to train outdoors in the cold, what else can you force yourself to do? You see, cold exposure activates the sympathetic nervous system, aka the body's flight or fight response, which can increase heart rate and deliver more oxygen to working muscles. It also enhances muscle contraction strength and power output, and it helps us build stress tolerance and carries over into training consistency. All right, so I'm here with George. I just met him at the park and he ran the track. And the question I have is real simple. Just why did you choose to train outdoors? It's obviously the winter. We're in the middle of January. So what made you choose to train outdoors versus going to a gym?
I feel like the gym is just so boring. You come out here, you get a little taste of nature. You see other people running, playing football, tennis. Just get a little bit more in touch with nature.
Got you. So how cold would it have to be for you not to opt to come here and versus go to the gym?
Honestly, I would
right
run.
now it's what, it's like 55?
Yeah, it's not that cold.
It's not freezing.
It's not that. I mean, I ran in 20-degree weather before, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'd rather choose outside than the gym any day.
And is that the same for the summer and the winter?
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting. That's a whole new take, because I was thinking more of the scientific benefits of why some people train outdoors versus indoors and vice versa.
Yeah.
But you're saying for you it's more of a mental health thing.
More of a mental health thing, yeah, for
Perfect,
sure.
perfect.
For sure.
There you go. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah.
Another benefit of training outdoors in the winter is a potential for improved immune system, because the more you expose yourself to the cold, the potential you have to increase your breathing circulation. Also, the increase to cold exposure can help you potentially increase norepinephrine in your system. That's why I train a lot, whether it's indoors and outdoors, and I hardly get sick. Another benefit of training outdoors in the winter is a better mood and much better dopamine response. All right, now let's get into the negatives. All right, I didn't actually injure myself, but there's a reason why we call it warming up. It's because you're actually warming up the joints and the muscles. You have a much better chance of injury if you come out here in the cold and you don't warm up and the weather is cold. Just think of it as like when you warm up and you stretch, whether it's dynamic or static stretching, you are creating elasticity in your muscles, and when you're very cold, you tend to stiffen up. And if you do a rapid move, especially if you're doing calisthenics or if you're running and make the wrong move with muscles that are not warmed up, the potential for injury is much, much greater. Another negative of training outside in the winter or in the cold is reduced strength and power. Nah, I'm just playing. This is like nothing. So training outdoors in the cold can definitely reduce strength and your power. The cold temperatures can reduce like your maximum force output, and it reduces strength. So if the goal is, especially if the goal is hypertrophy, to build muscle, depending on how you're training and how cold it is, the cold can definitely work against you. Another potential negative of training outdoors in the winter, it can definitely impede your recovery. if it's cold outside and you're not taking in the right amount of calories to reach your goals, it can be much harder to recover. Also, your central nervous system can fatigue and accumulate faster outdoors in the winter. So it's definitely not ideal for high volume training or like multiple intense sessions, like if you're either training for CrossFit or training like a bodybuilder where you're doing 5 to 6 sessions per week. All right, so again, if your goal is mental toughness, conditioning, or just overall discipline, trying to see what you can force yourself to do that you physically don't want to do, like when I went to Coney Island and I did a cold plunge in the freezing cold ocean water, I did not want to do that, but I forced myself to do something that I didn't want to do. Just like I'm forcing myself to try to put out a weekly video every single week in the year of 2026. As men, sometimes you need that, and if working out in the elements is going to help you build that mental fortitude, 100% go ahead and train outdoors in the winter. But if your goal is more aesthetic or more performance based, like you're trying to get a certain max lift, or you're trying to put on muscle for a bodybuilding show, or you just want optimal recovery from your training, then training outdoors is probably not going to be best for you. So yeah, if you're training outside in the winter, let me know in the comments why. What do you find beneficial from it? Just like that gentleman that we spoke to earlier, I thought he would say something science-based, but the reason why he's doing it, no matter how cold it is for the mental benefits. So why do you train in the winter? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, and most of all, subscribe. We're going to keep pushing this mission to 1 million. I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, Pure Insecurities. Peace.